Alrighty guys, so for hole number 1 of the Thanksgiving tournament, we are going to come up here. You can see I started with a extra mile and I realized, ooh, I'm in the wrong bag. Switch to my quarterback thorn bag and make sure you have a thorn in. We're going to go 3 over to the right and 3.8 top. I'm moving my white ring over by kind of to follow the curvature of that rough area. No, I do not want to push this drive. I want to keep it around 325, 326. This way I'm setting up for the massive funnel for the second shot.
Perfect shot!
We do hit perfect here. Come in nicely. And I know the urge is going to be to want to go to green, but you're not going to make it. So this is the easiest way to get that eagle. 326, perfect. Alrighty, so for our second shot, we're gonna come up here with the katana and we're trying to find a rough bump funnel here. It is massive. You can hit great left, great right, and you should get very close. But if you hit perfect, it's pretty much a guaranteed drop. We're gonna go with our yellow ring right by that rough line. You see the wiggle wiggle. I'm trying to dial this in a little bit. I had to do a respin and put the ball guide right to the center of the flag. And you can see right there, wiggle wiggle, perfect, yellow ring by the rough line. We make our adjustment at 0% mid numbers, so I moved 1.4 rings here, and it came in nicely, right where we want to go, and hit perfect
shot.
Right up the funnel, easy drop.
Eagle.
Alrighty guys, so for the Marlin shot here, and we're gonna go with a Guardian, and this is a crazy shot, and I don't know how I did it. It was a bit of a luck box. I mean, I've been trying to dial this in. I come in here, I'm looking for the max back, a half to the right. I'm looking for a certain green square. Line up at the green square, 1 back, 1 over to the right in the corner. I make my adjustment at 5% min numbers. So I push 2.2 rings here, if you noticed, and then hit perfect. And then watch what happens. Let me know in the comments if you think this was a luck box or if you think this was an awesome slam dunk.
Hole in one.
I'll take it. Alrighty guys, so for hole number 2, after the slam dunk shakalaka, we're gonna actually find a way to dial this shot in. Obviously that slam dunk was not consistent, so we ended up going with max back, 0.2, almost 0.1 to the left here. And we're looking for a certain spot on the green, amongst the green squares there. I'm gonna zoom in right here, and you can see I'm trying to find this exact spot. In a pretty high wind, I'm going to be right there. In a lower wind, I'm going to be a little bit more towards the corner. I'm going to make my adjustment starting with the yellow ring so I can do my 2.2 rings easier, because there's really can't see the center of the circle there for the adjustment. So I start 1 ring up, hit perfect, comes in here nicely, good bounce right next to the hole, and dunks. I'll take it. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so for hole number 3, we're gonna go with a Zerk here and a no moving target. We're gonna do our spin, which will be max top, max to the left, and we're gonna make our adjustment at 0% elevation here. We wanna make sure we hit that rough and roll out because we wanna find a certain spot. We do not wanna push this drive too much. I'm doing about 4 rings or 5 rings of OP here. If you see, I'm lining up my curl ball right at the
Perfect
edge
shot.
of that triangle. Go back, rewind it so you can get that exact spot. Hit the rough, roll out, set up for an albatross approach shot. Alrighty, so for my approach shot, I went with a backbone. You can use a Goliath if you don't have a backbone, level 10, more than fine here. You want to make your spin kind of like spin to pin. I went with 2.2 to the top, which I eventually realized that was too heavy in the wind that we're in right now. So once I noticed that, I'm going to adjust down to 2 rings, or 2 bars top, and then moved my ball guide over to favor the right hand side of the cup in case I had some wind push. You could go straight to flag, but either way, it's fine. We played this at 10% max numbers, and look at this ball of yumminess come in, and it should go right in the hole. We hit perfect, and roll up nicely, and right cuddle into that right side of the pin. Perfect.